Hello friends, and welcome back to Keefe's Kitchen. This week, I'm cooking something that is not American. Take a little break from America, okay, for this week. And I'm going to be making something that is Thai. Right now, Thai food is wonderful. It is a very different flavor profile than most of the dishes that I've grown up eating, which is great because I need a new palate. I need a nice palate cleanser. So this week, we're making Thai coconut chicken curry. I've made some Thai curries before, but this is the first time that I'm making this. It's going to involve some red Thai curry paste, which is really, really great. You could use like curry seasoning if you wanted, but I really suggest getting the red paste. And the rest of it's super easy. Chicken, coconut milk, onion, garlic, other yummy stuff. So, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking about it. Let's cook some Thai coconut chicken curry. All right, first things first, take a medium pan, place it on the stove, and turn your heat onto medium-high, and grab about 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. You could use other oils, but coconut oil is, I'm told, authentic. So I had some, so I'm using some. Once that oil has melted and is sizzling nicely, we're going to add in some onion. This is a half cup of chopped white onion. And we're going to saute that for about 5 to 7 minutes until it gets nice and translucent. And then we're going to add in some chicken. Okay, so this recipe calls for about a cup of chicken, but you know what? I was being a rebel, and I thought, you know, I'll do more. I like more chicken. So I did 2.5 pounds, and it took a lot longer to cook. So don't be like me. Don't be a rebel, okay? Follow the rules. Do a 1 pound of chicken. But anyway, we're going to cook this for about 5 to 7 minutes until the chicken is cooked through, or in my case, 10 to 15, and then you'll add in spices. This is 3 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of coriander, and 2 tablespoons of ground ginger. Add that right in, and we will stir to combine, cook for about a minute. That's just going to get all the flavors nice and friendly in there, and toast up the spices and the garlic before we add in our next ingredient, which is going to add some moisture and some color into this, which is carrot. Here I have a 1.5 cups, roughly, of shredded carrots, and I just bought some regular old carrots and shredded them myself to save some money, you know? And once that's done, we're going to add in the star of the show. This is red Thai chili paste, and I added about 3.5 tablespoons in there. You can go more or less depending on your flavor preferences and how hot you like it, but I like mine kind of right middle of the road. Stir that through and cook it for an additional minute to get, again, all the flavors nice and friendly before we add in the second star of the show, the coconut milk. This is full-fat coconut milk, a 13-ounce can. Add that all in and give it a nice stir and reduce the heat to medium. And you'll see immediately it gets really nice and creamy looking. And make sure to scrape the sides of your pan so that you don't waste any of that delicious flavor. Once it's simmered for about 5 minutes to reduce, we're going to add in some spinach. This is just, you know, regular old spinach I got about 3 cups of it. Kind of measured by eye. You're going to add that right into the hot coconut chicken curry, and we're going to stir it through and cook it for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, just to wilt the spinach down so it doesn't take up quite as much space before adding in our last few ingredients. Here I have the juice from 1 lime. We're going to add that in. That really helps to bring out the flavor of the lemongrass and adds a really nice acidity to cut through the creaminess of the coconut milk. And so stir that through. And don't be afraid to taste your mixture at this point just to see if it needs anything. I did, and I ended up adding an optional step. You don't have to do this, but I added about 1/2 tablespoon of brown sugar, and that kind of reduced the acidity a little bit and brought it back into line with what I was hoping for. And that is about it. Stir it to combine, and your coconut chicken curry is done. Serve it up on its own, serve it up with rice, and top it with basil. All right, my friends, the Thai coconut chicken curry is done. Here it is. Looking nice. Got some of that fresh basil on top. Got some rice. I'm excited to try this. Let's give this a taste. So I'm gonna get a little bit of the chicken, a little bit of basil, and a little bit of rice. And we're gonna give this a shot. All right, here we go. Thai coconut chicken curry. It's fantastic. It's fresh. It's got that basil and the carrot and the lemongrass and the lime. It's savory. Chicken, that garlic, onion, curry. It's filling. It's got rice. You can do as much rice as you want or as little. You don't even have to have this with rice. You could have it with, I don't know, alone. I don't know. You can have it with naan bread. I know naan is not typically Thai, but you could have it with it if you wanted. You know, it's great. This is fantastic. It takes me away from where I am. And I like that. That food is a journey, all right? Food is a journey. And, you know, sometimes it's about the journey. It's about the process of getting there and not where you end up. But in this case, it's about the process and where you end up. And I had a great time cooking it, and I ended up with something delicious. So a win-win on both fronts. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think. I'll see you next week, guys. See you later.